When Hurricane Alicia approached the Texas Gulf Coast last month, the storm packed winds of 120 miles per hour, along with flood-threatening rains and surf. Although weather forecasters warned of the devastation expected, many people along the coast refused to leave.
Whatever happens, happens. It's up to the Lord.
I don't think this is going to be a real bad one. I think that, it's be just like a regular old storm.
Hurricane Alicia was far more than an average storm. Its force hit hardest here on Galveston Island, causing millions of dollars worth of damage, and it left thousands homeless.
Today, people of Galveston are returning to their homes, counting their blessings, and starting to rebuild. Tony Lenz and Ernie Foster have a little bit more to be thankful for. You see, they rode out the storm and are still around to tell their story.
Well, for one thing, I didn't think it was going to be as bad as it was. And I guess it kind of runs in the family. My grandparents stayed here through the 1900 storm.
A native of Galveston, Tony was one of the fortunate homeowners. Except for some blown-out windows and water damage, his home still stands today. His neighbors didn't fare as well.
When it hit real fast. It came across the sand dunes, and the water came up in the yard. And when I passed over, I moved into the bathroom and spent the rest of the night in the bathtub. That was the most protected place I could find. Main thing I was thinking about was the storm and the way the wind was blowing, the gusts. I couldn't tell if it was tornadoes that were making the noise or just big gusts of wind, but I find myself talking to the storm in my mind at least, and telling it that was enough. It could slow down anytime it wanted to.
When Tony took his first glance outside at daylight, he saw nearby homes destroyed and realized how truly lucky he was.
You figure you're one of the heroic ones?
Well, I don't know if heroic or foolish is the best word, really. I don't feel like I was heroic in staying.
Ernie Foster has been living in Galveston for 3 years. It was here in their trailer home that Ernie, his wife, and 2 children found themselves when the storm hit.
I lived right on the water all my life, and I don't know, I never seen it like this. The water just, like I say, just came in here at a big surge and trapped us in here. We couldn't get out.
But as the water began to rise in the trailer, Ernie and his family realized they'd have to swim for safety. That was easier said than done. They got halfway across the trailer park and could go no further, seeking shelter in the nearest trailer.
Well, this is the first one I got into. When we got up to the street here, the water, like I said, was up to here. So we came over here and walked up the man's porch he had here and got into that, what's left of this one right here now. Then I was watching the trailer we were in, and the water, the waves were beating up against it, and the walls stopped buckling. So I said, we got to get out of here. And the trailer had floated over to beside another trailer. The 2 windows happened to match up, so I just busted the windows out with a stick, and we crawled into the other trailer. And as soon as my girl got in there, about 2 minutes, she sat down. We heard something go, phew, and the trailer that we were in just disintegrated.
Ernie and his family spent the rest of the night in the trailer. They were rescued the next morning, thankful for what they had.
At the time when I first got here, I was thankful we had our life, because, I wasn't worried about anything messed up or anything, because I was thankful that I got my kids and wife out of here.